Okay, this is a Darce off the Z guard. Sometimes it's a pass, sometimes it's not a pass. Kind of works off a half guard if they're not doing things right either. It's the right set of circumstances for this to work. Okay, so some people when they're playing Z guard, they kind of build a frame where they put a frame up against your throat and across here. So he might be up on his elbow, he might not be up on his elbow, depends, or he might be trying to control this wrist or something. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly work on this. I'm going to try and get it so that I can work it so that his elbow is on my shoulder. Yeah, the whole idea of doing this now is that I can just lever that out of the way. Okay, so his frame's here. Normally it's really strong at the start. I'm going to defend Z-guard how I should be defending Z-guard, keeping everything compressed. Okay, I'm going to work it so that my shoulder's on the back of his elbow. Once his shoulder's on the back of the elbow, what I'm going to do is in one movement, I'm going to drive his arm over his body, keeping my ear on the shoulder. Okay, at this point, my knee goes on his wrist and does that. Over the top, in, crank it up. Okay, really quick, really easy, but it has to be the right set of circumstances. So one more time. He's in the Z guard. If you've not seen how I crank up the Darce, I put my fingers on the inside of my bicep, rotate my hand this way, use that to crank my wrist through, crank my wrist through, crank my wrist through, it tightens it up really nicely. Okay, so I'm here. He's the kind of guy that's going to frame across my throat, probably controlling my wrist, probably, or hopefully I will be controlling his wrist if I'm good. I'm going to defend everything properly. I'm going to work it so that my shoulder goes on the back of the elbow. Okay. From here, I'm going to drive everything forward. As I drive everything forward, I'm going to roll my hand so that it grabs the back of his neck. My ear goes on the shoulder. Okay, once everything's collapsed in here, if he's holding my wrist, I'll go over it with my knee so that I can pull my arm out, go over his wrist with my knee. If I've got hold of his wrist, this goes out, underneath, crank, 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 and then I squeeze. Okay, it's really nice. You kind of have to work for it pretty hard though, but it's worth working for.